Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10 of Project Ozone 3. How are you doing? How's life? Today we have a lot of projects to do and I thought we should start by upgrading the armor and doing the armor quest. This is why I'm at the smeltery. We need some night slime, which luckily has an EMC, so I don't have to make a lot of them because I always mess up the ratio and our smeltery gets full of junk. Anyhow, I have upgraded our workbench to high-tech workbench and also I made this lava infuser because in order to make the high-tech workbench you're going to infuse this lava crystal with more lava, and it's relatively simple. You just put it in the lava infuser with a bucket of lava and you get the infused lava crystal. I upgraded the armor until manulin and the next tier is ironwood. We do not have that much ironwood, but we can use the wand of animation, so I'll be right back. This should be plenty. The next one is a Yeti, and I do have Yetis in a safari net, so this should be easy, I guess. I managed to upgrade the armor until Abyssal Knight, which is still Lorem Ipsum for some reason, but the next tier requires us to go to another dimension in Abyssal Craft. So it's gonna have to wait, I guess, because that's not the plan for this episode. Maybe next one. That's my armor. Give it back. The next item that I want to work towards is neutronium. Neutronium in this mod pack is not difficult to get because first of all you have the neutronium seed, so you just need 4 ingots, and then you have the imaginary time block, so you can have as much as neutronium as you want. Also, if we have 1 block, we can use the wand of animation. But I just realized neutronium has EMC, so you just need 1 neutron collector and 1 pile of neutron, and then you can just use EMC. Which is weird. This is supposed to be difficult. Making the neutron collector is slightly painful because the recipe for the crystal matrix ingot has been changed. We need crystalline and it's a pain to craft because I do not have auto crafting on my applied energistic system. But you can convert blocks of crystalline into ingots. Yeah. So we make some crystal matrix ingots and 1 neutron collector. Actually, let's make another one because I want to try something. So can I change him into a mob? Ah, no. Okay, that would have been fun. So this guy is ready. That was fast. We just copy him. We make the nugget and the ingot and the block. So I guess we don't need these guys anymore. I just checked and we don't need that much neutronium, so if I do this, this should be more than enough. Yeah, that's 1000 blocks. I think our next focus should be to make the singularities. We have 32 singularities which are used in making the ultimate singularity, which is used to make the infinity catalyst, which is used to make the infinity ingot. We need 9 infinity ingots in order to make a block so that we can use the wand of animation on it. So we need 90 of each singularities, let's say 2 stacks. So we should start working on it, I guess, and we are going to need these quantum compressors, so we need a lot of black iron. Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. Alright guys, in order to make black iron, I have prepared a small area under this island, and of course I also made an elevator, but this is Minecraft, so we never use them. Anyway, this is the room that I have prepared for the ender crafters, or the fake QEDs, because these are the items that we use in order to make black iron. This is probably not an optimal setup, but I don't know, you cannot automate these guys, and I thought if you have more of them it would make sense. So you just fill them in, you go, you come back in 10 minutes, you fill them in again. We are producing ender biotite using a seed, and we are producing jade using a seed. And everything is connected using the Corporea network from Botania. So we're also getting iron, but for that I'm using an energy condenser. The only difference is that this time I thought, well, this is a boring thing to do, just to get items from my wireless crafting terminal and putting it inside these guys. So I hooked it up to a Corporea index. The way this works is very cool. So you walk close to it, you will get these purple particles, and then you chat. You say 1 stack iron ingot, and it will give you a stack. If you have it in the network, of course. And we just fill them in and come back in, I don't know, like 5 or 6 minutes. That should be more than enough. 32 singularities, and I do not think we can handle them all at the same time. So I'm going to make 8 quantum compressors, and we have to do this 4 times. 8 of those devices are draining 5.4 million RF. Okay. The items that you see in my hotbar are the first 8 singularities that we're going to make. I chose them like this because they appear in the same order in the JEI. It's actually a very bad order because it's going to be the most expensive badge. You have emeralds, you have diamonds, and they are super expensive on EMC. This is going to be the most difficult badge. We also add glowstone to these so that they would work faster because this is very slow. Yeah, now it's much better. Okay, so here's the deal. I just started making singularities like 40 seconds ago. And look, we already have 7 emerald. What? I thought this is going to take days. This is like... Okay. I'm not complaining. And we already have a stack of every one. Alright guys, I decided to make 3 stacks of singularities instead of 2 stacks because I was like, this is a one-time process and I don't want to repeat it again. Imagine if you need one more ultimate singularity and you have to make all 32 of them again, which would be a pain. Anyway, the first batch was the most expensive one because I went through almost 450,000 nether stars. The second batch so far is relatively very cheap because you have aluminium, copper, bronze, and so on. There were some ores which I think there was a mistake in the mod pack and I shouldn't have had them, like zinc, which I got from sieving. I also checked we have titanium, which we also got from sieving and also mining, and tungsten for some reason. Well, I'm not complaining. We should have singularities very soon. We have 3 stacks of each singularity, so we should be able to craft 3 stacks of the ultimate singularity. 1, 2, and 3. Now that we have the ultimate singularity, we should be able to proceed and make the infinity catalyst, which is the ingredient in making the infinity ingot. We need 9 infinity ingots so that we can make a block and use the wand of animation, so we are going to need 99 infinity catalysts. So we have this guy. Let's start with the others, and I think we should start with the creative essence. This is the recipe for an infinity catalyst, and these are the items that I have. So we are missing a bunch of stuff like the cosmic meatballs, which is going to be the tricky part because we're going to need these anti-chicken and anti-beef and anti-pork. The rest we should be able to manage. There is the ultimate stew, which is just crafting, and we also need the crystal matrix ingots. They do not have an EMC and you have to craft them, but you can also convert the block to the ingots by using a factorizer. So I should be able to use the wand of animation on it. Also, the ultimate ingot itself has a block form. So I only need 9 and then we use the wand of animation. So making everything should be relatively easy except the cosmic meatballs. I'll fast forward through the crafting and I'll bring you back for the cosmic meatballs. The item that we're missing is the cosmic meatballs. If we come here and look at the recipe of a cosmic meatball, we are missing a bunch of stuff. So we are missing these items from Abyssal Craft, which we will make together. Then we're missing rabbit as well as imp hide. Imp hide is the easiest one because I just have to go to the nether, catch an imp, and well, just basically put him through the mob spawner. Rabbit, I think I have an idea because you cannot buy rabbit eggs in the market. So yeah, we have to do this. I just realized rabbits do not spawn in the ocean. Ah, my mistake. I know that rabbits spawn in the desert, and yes, there is a desert here. This is where I spawned the shoggoths and got the husks, so we just do it here, I guess. So this could take some time. There is an item from, I think, Dark Utilities called Monolith of something. Yeah, Monolith of Spawning, and it will increase the rates. So let's make some and see if it actually works. This is the center of the chunk, so we put you here. You're active. Okay, I can go here. For some reason, I have a feeling that this could take too much time. There is a hunting dimension, we can go there. So I'm guessing it should work like a nether portal, but I'm right clicking with my sword and nothing's happening. Maybe it should be a vanilla sword? I don't know. So will you work with this? No. Oh yeah. Oh, no shift. Okay, that is fine. Yeah, it looks very inviting. Yeah, much better. Good thing that I had a night vision potion with me. So let us find a rabbit. Did you punch me? Dude, you're my food. How can you punch me? Oh, that's a village. Really? Anyhow, we need a chicken. We take a villager. We take a pig. I was making a platform and then a blood moon happened. So we have a small situation. So obviously I could not find a single rabbit in the hunting dimension, but we have one just there. And I need him alive. Somehow. Come closer. Yes! We have him. Now that our rabbit issue is fixed, let's start making the meat from abyssal craft. So I was playing with cows, I think yesterday, and I got a few. I want one of them which is antimatter. Are you the one? Oh yeah, he's the one. Okay, cool. Which seems to have a new texture for some reason. And then we drop a normal cow in it. So here. Oh, this is empty. This one. Oh, you're a fake cow. I hate you. Oh yeah, we got a... No. I need him alive. Yes. Okay, fine. This is now an anti-cow. So we just have to spawn him and we will get the meat. Sadly, they are already burning and I hope that's not going to be an issue. But we should get the beef. Yes. That is good. So the question is that, are you cooked lorem ipsum or are you just raw lorem ipsum? This is confusing. We obviously have to do this also for pig. That's a chicken. Go in. Yes. And for pig. Go back in. So literally the only thing that we're missing is the imp hide, and I just have to go to the nether. We have an imp. And finally, we have cosmic meatballs. And infinity catalyst. You cannot believe how happy I am that there was a trick to convert the block of crystal matrix into the ingot using the factorizer, because you need so much of them and it was very painful, but in any case, we should have plenty. Obviously, the whole point of making an infinity catalyst is to make an infinity ingot, and we're going to make 9 of them, so that we can make a block and animate it. This is so nice! Now that we have plenty of infinity ingots, let me see what we can craft. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the World Breaker, the Sword of the Cosmos, Asgard Dandelion, Creative Tank, Creative Tank, Creative Tank, Creative Tank, Creative Tank, Creative Energy Cell, and the Creative Cobblestone Generator because this one was empty. Yeah. So here's the deal. We have 5 Creative Fluid tanks, but I'm not going to use them because I have some automations in mind that I want to do in the future episodes, and if I use the Creative Tank, well, it will take the fun out of it. So we're not going to use them, and I will just use them in case I have to make something and that thing causes lag. For instance, I do have a plan for that place, which I don't want to even look at, and I want to give it another try. So If anything causes too much lag, I can use one of these. So we're not going to use them just for making normal fluids. The Asgard Dandelion is a generating flora, and you just hook it up to a mana spreader and it will generate infinite mana out of nothing, which is very good. I wanted to generate mana using slimes, and I have a platform over there to see how many slimes spawn per chunk and how are the rates. The rates are terrible, so we cannot rely on slimes. I made this just in case, because I want to try Dandelion, and if that doesn't work, well, this one does. The creative energy cells are used in the applied energistic system, and they provide your system with infinite RF. It's not an infinite RF generator, it's just used in your applied energistic system. It has like AE power or something. The creative cobblestone generator, I actually just made it out of curiosity because I don't know what it does. So where's the cobblestone? You can break it? Like, okay. So if I put a chest, that fast? So here's a cache, and it can hold 20,000 items. Okay, it's not instant. Would have been cool. So this guy can break bedrock and gives you cobblestone. After making the infinity ingot, I ran into a small problem, and that is, I forgot what I was supposed to do for this episode, because infinity ingot was not part of the plan, and it kind of squeezed in, so I had to spend some time decorating this place, and I also made a barn because this is going to be our new farming area. It's still not finished, we have to work on this place, and I also decided that this series owes a lot to the lives of 4 geniuses, who died in the process of making these videos. Therefore, I decided to make a memorial to them. Lush the First, the genius, the person who said the Nether is safe, and died 20 seconds after that, to a wither skeleton. Lush the Second, also a genius, who forgot that he does not have flight in the Twilight Forest, and fell from a tower. Lush the Third, also a genius, who also fell from a tower. This time he knew he didn't have flight, but he didn't have a choice. Lush the Fourth, who also died in the Twilight Forest. He was also a genius, but he was very unlucky, because he fell on a charged creeper, in total darkness, with half a health. He doesn't want to talk about it. And those purple spheres that you see are probably my soul. My soul likes purple. When I made this tower on the 3rd or 4th episode, I was thinking that this half of the island will be set for our farming area. We will have plants, we will have animals, and it's going to be amazing. The problem is, I soon realized there's not enough space. So, this tower serves no purpose. The only purpose that it serves is that we have 2 aversion obelisks inside from Ender.io so that we don't get mobs. I want to copy this tower, and I want to build it over there, at our new farming area. And for that I want to use RF tools. I have never used these blocks, but I think they should be very simple. You need to mark the 8 corners of a cube in which your structure is located inside, and one of them has to be a controller block. I believe if we wrench it, it will be formed. Okay, that was easy. So with a space chamber card we should shift right click, and this will be set to channel 1, and if I right click, yeah, it tells me what it needs. So I'm guessing the only thing we need is a builder block, and if we put the card inside and enable U, oh, that's cool. Okay, that's easy. Well, I had to move the builder a little bit because I didn't know how to set offset for this guy, but this seems to be an okay location. I just have to provide this guy with ingredients, and we just provide this guy with power, and it should be fine. Off to activate, yes. I had to go 1 block higher, so I'm guessing this time it should work. It's actually working perfectly. I love this. It's missing a few items, but yeah, who cares? So what are we going to make here? We are going to make pink slime, and there is no reason why we should do it in a tower, but I thought there should be plenty of space. It's not. It's not bad, we just need a power source up there, and yep, let me get some stuff and I'll be right back. We already set this thing up a while ago in order to make pink slime. Now I just realized we are going to need pink slime in order to make the pink slime ingot, which does not have an EMC. So we need a temporary space for this. All we need is a mob duplicator, which I put deers inside. It was either deer or a penguin, and penguins look cute. Deers are just delicious. And a mob slaughter factory. He will give us the fluid pink slime and liquid meat. That's basically it. And there's the power. So this guy has essence, and if we activate it, that's not supposed to happen. Maybe if we just cover it. Yeah, it's fine. Interestingly, we're getting more pink slime than liquid meat. I always thought this is rare. Sadly, the deers also drop a lot of garbage, like loot bags and normal drops, so we need to avoid them. I think this should work. Good thing I realized, because otherwise this would have been very bad. Yeah, okay, it's collecting them, that's good. Also, this was a fairly simple setup. We're getting pink slime and we're getting liquid meat, and almost half of the structure is made out of facades, because I had a lot of cabling. But it's working. I also realized that we are going to have another problem. If that thing is going to work all the time, then we are going to have a problem with essence, because this will not keep up. Making essence is very important for me, because later on I also want to have a mob farm in order to farm the animated blocks so that I don't have to do them manually. It's also relatively easy to automate because solidified experience has EMC, so we can have infinite number of solidified experience. We just have to put them inside a magma crucible and we should get the essence of knowledge. And then if we put it inside another device called the fluid dictionary converter, it will convert it to fluid essence. And basically that's it. The problem is this looks stupid. And I want a more complicated setup which also looks nice. And I think we can do it here, because I don't need this. You know guys, I think essence is originally an ore, so it should spawn in a mountain. So we're going to need a mountain. Now that we have a rough shape of a mountain, I think the essence ore spawns next to uranium ore. Why did I say uranium? We don't have uranium ore. Actually, we might. Yes, we do. Now that we know that it's an ore and it spawns next to uranium, we need to excavate it. You know guys, sometimes you need to think before you talk. If I would have said we need to harvest it using a pickaxe, I would have gone through much less trouble. But yeah, we just need to form this guy and I don't know how it is. Oh! I did it! Oh, that's nice! This didn't form. Yes, apparently I missed a block here. So now it should form. I hope. No. Okay, that's nice. Yes, I missed another one on the opposite side. So now it should work. I hope. I really hope. Please work. Please, 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 please. You're a pain to make. Oh yes! 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 Oh you jerk, you need hemp! I can make hemp. I have hemp. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So we should be able to also make the curtain, and we should be able to make you, which you have an EMC and I have... Oh, you also need treated wood. Yes, we have treated wood. Sorry for your house. Not my fault. I also thought why not give this guy some RF and well, at least it will rotate. It's not gonna produce anything, but you know. Obviously that ore has to be processed inside a machine so that we can purify it. So we're going to have a machine which is just a cover for our energy condenser, which is going to make experience, and we put it here. And yeah, we just have to cover it. So now the solidified XP should be extracted from here and go into another device to be converted into essence of knowledge. Yes. Oh, you should be on round robin. Obviously, we have to store that essence of knowledge for further processing. So I made a dynamic tank from mechanism, and it looks very cool. I love this. So this is something that you probably know, but when you have immersive engineering pipes and you don't know how to hide them, you just have to put a steel scaffolding, and then it will be hidden, and it will look cool. And the last step is to convert the essence of knowledge into essence, which goes inside a bigger dynamic tank. I'm so happy. And this is how we make essence. A stupid way of making essence, but still one way. Alright guys, I think it's also time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.